girls, welcome to Science Challenge number 2. Today's science challenge is called ice fishing. So today you're going to be challenging siblings to catch the most ice fish. Okay, ice fish you might say, what are those? Right, well, today what you'll need is some water in any kind of bowl. It doesn't have to be a transparent bowl, any kind of bowl. If you haven't got a bowl, you can even use a plate if you wanted for this and not have the water, and that will still work. You need some ice, any size ice. You need a piece of string to do your fishing, and you need the magic ingredient, which I'll tell you about in a minute, and of course kitchen roll, just in case you make a mess. Again, you need a clear table. You shouldn't make any mess in this one like you did last time, but just in case, make sure there's nothing around you, make sure you're not going to get into any trouble because you destroy any books or anything like that. So nice clear table, and that's what you need. Okay, so go and find those resources and pause it, find them, and come back to me. Okay girls, so the first thing you're going to do is put your ice into your water. So I'm going to use 6 pieces of ice. Then what your challenge is to try and pick up the ice cubes, which are our fish in this case. Pick up your fish using your piece of string. Okay, so I'd like you to try touching all of the pieces of ice and see if you can fish for them, see if you can catch them. Not successful, unfortunately. Let's try again. Make sure your string is touching all the ice. No, maybe we need to leave it for a bit longer, girls. Maybe we need to leave it for 20 seconds. So let's try, let's touch all the pieces of ice. Wait patiently. Be watching the ice melt. And then let's try. It's been about 10 seconds. Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to teach you the magic way to do it. Okay, so our secret ingredient that we're going to be using today, girls, is also salt. Okay, so you might need to go and get yourself a little bit of salt, something that everyone normally has in their house. Don't need too much, but a little bowl of salt. And what I'd like you to do is place your string again on your ice cubes, on your fish, and sprinkle some salt onto each of the ice cubes, or your fish. Let's call them fish. So sprinkle that ice cube, sprinkle the salt onto each ice cube. Third time, sprinkling some salt. Now, the competition is, the challenge is, can you pick up all 6 pieces of ice cube, 6 fish, with this one piece of string? Can you do it? Challenge your siblings, see if they can do it. Challenge your parents when they're free, when they finish work. Who can pick up all 6 fish with their piece of string? Right, I'm going to leave that for a minute. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it for about 20 seconds. If you want to, you can try and find out why. Why use salt? What does salt do to the ice? So you can find out the science behind it. Right. Now, I'm going to try and, again, lift up the string, lift up the yarn that I'm using, and see if I find any fish. I got one. Doesn't always happen first time, but at least I got one. Now I'm going to try it again and see if I can get more than one. This time I'm going to use a little bit more salt. Maybe I didn't have quite enough salt on those ones. So So I'm going to try a little bit more salt this time. When you're doing this, girls, make sure, same as before, that you're making sure that your parents are okay with you using their kitchen ingredients. Make sure you're not planning to have, I don't know, chips tonight and you need your salt for your chips. Or to go any potatoes if you're having boiled potatoes or pasta. Lots of things that require salt. So I'll put a little bit more on this time. I wonder if you need more or less to pick up the fish. And my ice cubes are starting to melt, which is why I've got some more here. So if this doesn't work, I might put some fresh, larger ice cubes in and see if that works. So let's leave it for 10 seconds or so. Cross my fingers and hope this is going to work. Right, let's try. Well, hey, I caught 4. Woo! Nearly caught 4, caught 2. Started off with 4, end up with 2. Have a go, girls. See how many you can pick up with one piece of string. Investigate. Is it better with a little bit of salt? Is it better with more salt? There they go. Is it better with different sorts of yarn maybe? Is it better with cotton yarn? Does it work with different sorts of string? This one is an acrylic. So does it make a difference if you use a different sort of yarn? How much salt? Different sorts of salt. You might have some sea salt somewhere. Does that work better? If it's not working and your ice cubes are melting too quickly, just have a go on a saucer or on a plate without the water and see if you can collect the ice cubes with the salt and your yarn or your string without the water that's melting the ice. I'm going to give it one more go. I'm determined to get all 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I am going to do it this time. Right, make sure the yarn touches all of the ice cubes, the fish, and let's sprinkle this time. I'm going to pour it in. I wonder if that is easier. Pour in too much because then it doesn't, it flips the ice cube over. Oh, I've only got 5 attached. I'm going to get it. Not touching. Never mind, I might get 5 if I'm lucky. Okay, leave it for a few seconds. I'm aiming for 5. I'm definitely not going to get 6 because the string is only touching 5 of my fish. 5 will be good. I'm happy with 5. Okay, it's been about 10 seconds. I'll leave it for 5 more seconds. Oh, I did have 4. 3 are still on there. Oh, and I've even got a bonus one from the last ice that started melting. So 3, 3.5. Started off with 4. Have a go, girls. See if you can do some ice fishing for some ice, and have a go. Let me know how you get on. Send me some pictures. See if you can get a picture with your ice on a string. That would be lovely to see. And if you can, find out why. Why does it work? Why does the salt on the ice mean you can pick it up with a piece of string? I wonder. Have fun, girls. That's the main thing. And I'll see you soon. Bye.